Greetings from Gigaparts. Today we have the Green-Ovative Essential Package that we're going to be demoing for you. We know that most of our customers come to us by way of amateur radio enthusiasm, and so with amateur radio enthusiasm we know that a lot of you guys are interested in being able to communicate independent of the digital signal. So some of you are into chasing DX with your HF rigs, but a lot of you guys have VHF and UHF transceivers also. So those work great in a simplex. They also work great with repeaters. They work when you're out in the field. But all of those are built and predicated upon the idea that you want to be able to communicate independent of a network. That may mean that you're off the grid. It may mean that you're in a city where there isn't any power, or it may be that you're just recreationally choosing to not use your cell phone. So the GMAG Essential Package is a great addition to the lives of people that choose to live off the grid or are choosing to be prepared for life independent of a digital signal. So what we have here, and I'm going to show you a little bit of this right here, we have the GMAG Essentials package, and there's a couple of things in here that I will showcase for you. This is actually the charging station right here. As you can see, there are 6 batteries that come with this. These are 1,000 milliamp hour batteries, and there's 6 of those that come in this. You've also got 2 of the magnesium pucks. These are referred to as power pucks. You also have several pre-measured salt packs. You have a USB battery bank that also has an LED light built into it. You also have an adapter pack here. You have some cartridges here that allow you to put the batteries inside of this so that you can either upsize your AA battery to a C or D size battery. Inside of here also there's a small container to put a AAA battery in to upsize that to a AA diameter. You also have a USB micro LED light, and I'll get to that in just a moment. If you're thinking about where you might use this, I want you to know that you could use this anytime, anywhere, and independent of any of the weather or light that you have access to. The way that this works, quite simply, is that you plug these power pucks into the back. You fill with water in here. You shake that up for a few seconds, and then within fewer than 4 hours you can charge 6 1,000 milliamp hour batteries. And one of the cool things about this is that because you're independent of weather or light, you can actually put this in your backpack and be charging it on the way to wherever you're going. You can be inside of a storm shelter where there is no light. You could be at your soccer game charging these batteries. The idea is also, and I have some of these from another pack that I have, this is the USB battery bank. You can take these batteries and put them inside of this and this gives you the ability to charge your small devices. Now, you might be wondering why you would need the small devices if there's no digital signal. One of the ways that you can still use your cell phone, even though you might not be able to use it to make phone calls, is of course for documentation, video documentation of whatever damage your structure or your car might be experiencing. There's a lot of things that your phone can use independent of making phone calls, and you want to be able to keep that charged as well as the rest of your small devices, night vision goggles, things like that. This USB battery bank with a flip of a switch allows you to turn on a small light here. That's an effective flashlight. You switch this the other way, you can see the light comes on here. That's indicating that it's ready to charge with the USB port. Now this has 3 volts, so it's more than adequate to be able to charge any of your smartphones that are out there. This adapter bag has the mini USB, micro USB, the older Apple plug, lightning plug, everything that you'll need. Pretty convenient. The pucks right here, they will charge all 6 of these batteries 50 times before they run out of magnesium. That's okay. If you go to our website and look underneath the main photo for this, you'll see that as one of our related accessories, we do sell these also. So I encourage you to not just buy the GMAG Essentials package, but go ahead and pick up an extra one of these, because if you need it once, it's a good chance that you might as well get the second pack too, because you want to make sure that you're prepared. That's the reason that you're buying this in the first place. One of the other things that this comes with that's pretty neat is this micro LED USB flashlight, and very bright. Now you might be wondering why you would have this and this flashlight. I think that this would work great with whatever USB battery bank that you might be charging from this. And you can see that's pretty bright also. So a lot of things are included here. To give you an idea of what this can do is, because it can charge all 6 of these 50 times, that's in essence of carrying over 13 pounds of batteries. And this by itself is 6.5 ounces. So it's really a no-brainer. If you're trying to pack it with you somewhere, would you rather carry something that's over 13 pounds worth of batteries, or 6.5 ounces along with these little guys here? It's not just for emergencies. You can imagine that any of your friends or family that might be avid hunters or outdoorsmen could easily put this in their bag. If you're going camping or hiking, then I think it makes for a great thing to add to your pack. Don't be hesitant to buy it for a go bag. This has an indefinite shelf life. So the way that you see it right now, it'll work in 5 months, it'll work in 5 years, it will work in 50 years, provided that there's anything that needs AA batteries 50 years from now. This will still work. It'll still be a source of power for you when and if you need it. So it's certainly a nice thing to be able to place in a bag that you hope you don't have to use. One of the things that makes this also so handy is that if you find yourself in a position where water is a valuable commodity, you don't have to use the water that's in your bag or your rucksack If you choose to, you can consume your water yourself and then actually use your wastewater in tandem with this package, and that will still work. So you don't have to give up any of your precious resources in order to have power. We hope that you have enjoyed this tour of this. I encourage you to put this in your bug out bag, not just for you, but also for the people that you'll be helping. And we appreciate you coming to gigaparts.com for all of your amateur radio needs. 73.